Yo, what is up? KohzzyJo back here again, this time with another news video for the month of July. Damn, I'm really early for this one, right? It's because I got plenty of free time as of now, and there's a good amount of news to be reported on. You know how it goes down. You should be accustomed to this by now. General news, rumor if there's any, streaming service lists, and dub announcements. I will leave the annotation right here, and this time I will separate each categories of news. For instance, general news, game news, anime news, and so forth. This time, the video will be more organized, like a folder. Let's not waste time and get this shit started. Since the announcement about Scarlett Johansson is going to play the lead role of Mototo Kusanagi in the live-action Ghost in the Shell movie, fans of the series have started petitions for a recast. With also leaks on how she will look like, fans of the series were outraged and only replied back with flames, flipping tables and switches and all that shit. Many of these diehard fans lamented that this is another case of Hollywood whitewashing where a non-white character is recast with a white actor, when there are few enough roles for non-white actors in Hollywood. And now people are saying this movie will be a flop and shit because of this one main reason. Really? I really do not see the bads in this at all. Some of these people, I need to excuse my language here. Shut the fuck up! I'm happy Johansson's playing the role. Just look at her. Damn, give me that! Just kidding. To me, in my eyes, she's a perfect fit for the role. She is a big time talented Hollywood star. Plus, she has plenty of experience working with films as of this caliber. In addition, using a well-known star in a movie will only boost its sales and all that shit. It might also branch out the franchise. Really, now just think about it. Just think about it. Will you, you, watch a movie with an actor or actress that has no experience in the field and it's their first big gig? I would, but my expectations would be quite low. And if it's shit, boy, their career is going down the drain. Guarantee! Now if it was a big star, they would likely be able to tank the fall. Big name sells, right? Just think about Scarlett Johansson being as a gimmick for the studio. Heck, I fell for this meme too. For instance, Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio. Love both of them and they are my favorite actors. I watched plenty of their films they starred in and found the majority of them enjoyable. Some were pretty meh and shit, but hey, that didn't stop their career. That's just how business works, yo. Enough ranting on this shit. If you don't agree with me, whatever. Guess we just gotta see if the movie will be good or bad, and then we'll judge from there. The producer has recently spoken with the whole controversy and said, I quote, I think everybody's going to end up very happy with it. They're going to be very, very happy with it when they see what we have actually done with it. And I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed. He also added that the original manga creator, Masamune Shirow in Kodansha, has been very supportive of the film. This is also quoted by him. We have been very, very careful. Obviously, there's some new imagination as well. I mean like anything when you're making a movie, and you gotta bring your own. He has also clarified that the character full name will not be Major Kusanagi, and it will not take place in a Japanese city. She will be simply called the Major, and it will take place in an international world. Plus, a lot of Japanese are quite pleased that a star like Johansson is taking the role of Kusanagi. Now there's an anonymous source that says that CGI was commissioned that will alter Johansson in post-production to shift her ethnicity to appear more Asian. Paramount Pictures denied the claim that was meant for Johansson and stated that this was a test only applied to a background character, and ultimately it was not used. Wow, if they actually did this, I would have been like, nah, fuck that. Paramount shouldn't even be giving a fuck about the whole controversy. Film slated for release on March 31st, 2017. Aniplex of America presented a new English subtitle trailer and a new visual for Sword Art Online the movie Order no Scale. The trailer reveals that the film will open in Japan next spring, and Aniplex did confirm that the movie will be released overseas. The film will take place after the Mother Rosario arc, which was the final arc depicted in the TV anime second season. Aniplex described the movie's story. In 2026, 2 years since the Sword Art Online incident, a new game called Order no Scale, an augmented reality MMO, is becoming popular among the players. But strange things are happening in the game, and Kirito and the gang are facing a new danger. A brand new story created by the original author Riki Kawahara and directed by Tomohiko Ito. Sword Art Online the movie Order no Scale is coming to theaters in spring 2017. As mentioned in my previous news video, forgot which month though, but Kuroko no Basket is getting 3 compilation movies that will recap the first, second, and third season of the anime series. The first compilation film is titled Kuroko no Basket Winter Cup Shoujuhen Kage to Hikari, Winter Cup Compilation Shadow and Light, and that will open in Japan on September 3rd. The second compilation film is titled Winter Cup Shoujuhen Namida no Saki-e, Winter Cup Compilation Beyond the Tears, and that will open in Japan on October 8th. And the last film is titled Winter Cup Shoujo-hen Tobira no Muko, Winter Cup compilation Crossing the Door, and that will open in Japan on December 3rd. And after the 3 movies, Kuroko no Basket Extra Game manga will receive a movie adaptation. Fucking hype for this. Still, I have love for Slam Dunk. Compared to Slam Dunk and Kuroko can't even compete. Slam Dunk for life. Sakuragi Hanamichi is the best. Gantz Zero, the manga, will be receiving a full 3D CG movie adaptation. I gotta say, this looks pretty damn promising. The original manga followed a young Tokyo man named Kei, who is reanimated after a deadly subway accident. Kei and the other resurrected people go on a violent, seemingly endless mission at the behest of an unseen host. The movie is scheduled to open in Japan on October 14. Trinity 7, The Seven Magicians manga will be getting an anime film adaptation. The description of the series is as followed. Arata Kasuga transfers to the Royal Biblia Academy to solve the mystery of the destruction that is ravaging the world, and more importantly, has stolen his cousin Hijiri from him. It's a tough road that lies ahead of Arata, but nothing impossible when you have 7 beautiful girls, each masters at their own magical art, at your side. There's also a TV anime adaptation for the manga. Check it out if you have nothing better to do. Pretty sure you would enjoy it if you like battle harms like I do. Nico Nico and Abima TV service began streaming the first 7 minutes of ACCEL World's Infinite Burst. The footage also first debuted at AX last month. The film will open in 24 theaters around Japan on July 23rd, but the staff hinted that more theaters might be added if the film does well enough. The first theater goers to see the film in Japan will receive the ACCEL World Mugen e no Choyaku, ACCEL World Jump to Infinity, a short story written by Riki Kawahara himself. If you haven't watched this yet, go ahead and do so. It's also by the same creator, Sword Art Online, by the way. This was supposed to be his main series, but then he decided to move on to another story, and that was Sword Art Online. Both share the same universe, and there's a slight hint that Sword Art was a prequel to ACCEL World. God damn, the Pokemon hype is getting completely out of hand. Legendary Entertainment and the Pokemon Company announced that Legendary Entertainment Film Division, Legendary Pictures, has acquired the live-action film rights for the Pokemon franchise. The film will start production in 2017. I got nothing to say, but good luck to Legendary Entertainment. Moving on. The official website of the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark-Sided Dimension anime film announced it will begin screening the film in 4DX and MX4D this fall in Japan. I don't know what the fuck these are or what they mean, but I'm here to tell you. With the 4DX and the MX4D systems, certain theaters have motion seats that move in sync with certain action sequence on screen. Similarly, effects such as scent, wind, and mist will operate in accordance to the action on screen. So pretty much one step ahead of 4D. The second Attack on Titan compilation film, the live-action Attack on Titan films, and the Groen Panzer film, they all utilizes the same technology in special screenings of the film alongside the conventional screenings. And also, the upcoming One Piece film Gold will also get a similar screening. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark-Sided Dimensions opened in Japan on April 23rd and will open outside of Japan in early 2017. Oh man, I can't wait. I've been waiting years and years for more of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Only watched up to 5Ds, and beyond that, it went to complete shit. The staff of Square Enix feature-length CG film, King Glaive Final Fantasy XV, revealed at Comic-Con International that the film will launch on various streaming and digital download outlets on August 30th. The film's Blu-ray disc and DVD release is set for October 4th. However, those who pre-ordered the Deluxe Edition or the Ultimate Collector Edition of the Final Fantasy XV game will receive the Blu-ray disc earlier when they ship on September 30th. The film will open in selected theaters in the United States on August 19th. Oh man, you ready for news that'll rustle your jimmies? American independent production company Skydance Television announced that it has acquired the global live-action television rights for Sword Art Online, the franchise, from Kadokawa. Leda Kalos-Griddies, I think that's how you say her name. She wrote scripts for Avatar, Terminator Genesis. She is writing the script and executive producing alongside with David Ellingson, Dana Goldberg, and Mercy Ross of Skydance. Kylo Gridis, who also pinned draft for the live-action Battle Angel and the Ghost in a Shell film, mentioned that she has, for many years, been inspired by the inventive and the masterful storytelling of the Sword Art Online franchise. Skydance Interactive is also planning a Sword Art Online virtual reality experience after the television series. Skydance Media CEO Ellingson said the company is planning a full-scale and wide-ranging set of live-action franchise extensions across their business verticals. Wow, I am quite curious about this. I would like to see what they will deliver. I really want to see how they approach the series. Hopefully, it will make the story darker and go more in depth. There's also a lot of hate going on around this right now. Come on, at least give us some hope. And just be happy that people in the movie business industry are finding interest in the world of anime. Crunchyroll announced at Anime Expo that the company will start dubbing and releasing some of its popular anime series on Blu-ray and DVD. DVD? Who still uses that shit anymore? The titles that Crunchyroll announced dub for will be Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress, Twin Star Exorcist, Free, Yamada-Kuna and the Seven Witches, Big Order, Myriad Colors Phantom World, and Gintama. Aniplex also announced at AEX that there will be a live performance by Yuki Kajiura, the musician and the composer of Sword Art Online, the anime franchise, and that will take place in Hollywood on January 14. The original version of the concert originally took place in Tokyo on March 31st, and now the concert in Hollywood will mark the North American debut of the concert. The concert will take place at the renowned Dolby Theater. Aniplex will reveal more details about the concert at a later date. I might attend this, it just depends on how tight my schedule is. I do live near LA though, so why not check this shit out, right? There will be a paid premium membership tier for Daisuke. The premium membership will have a monthly payment of $5 and will allow access stream for certain titles as well as streaming of older anime titles, and users will have lower advertisement frequencies. The paid membership will also include other special member exclusive goodies. While the service will launch in the United States and Canada, they plan to expand their premium membership tier to other territories. Anime production company Egg Firm announced it's collaborating with light novel author Riki Kawahara, scriptwriter Ichiro Okuchi, and director Akiyuki Shimbo to expand its capabilities, planning, producing, and animating anime projects. Wow, these are some pretty big names and titles here we're talking about. Kawahara, Okuchi, and Shimbo are all shareholders of the new company. Advertising firm Quaris and Bandai Namco Studios are also part of the collaboration. Egg Firms aims to be total producer of anime projects and particular projects and content involving Kawahara, Okuchi, and Shimbo. I'm really curious on what they are boiling up. They could possibly be in the process of creating masterpieces. Who knows? Aniplex announced at Anime Expo that it will dub the GODEATER anime series. The company also announced that it will host an Akiba Fest event that will take place in Los Angeles Little Tokyo on October 15 and 16. Pretty rad. I might attend this if I'm free that week. Doubt I can though. In addition, the company also announced that Crunchyroll would stream Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Aniplex of America listing for the series also lists Netflix. And also, just to throw this shit in here too, Aniplex of America will ship the Erased anime series on 2 Blu-ray disc set on October 18 and January 24th. And for GODEATER, it will ship on 2 Blu-ray disc sets on October 29th and January 31st. The staff of Attack on Titan finally announced that the anime's second season will premiere in spring 2017. The announcement also revealed the new visual and the second season staff and cast. The second season, which was initially announced in November 2014, it was originally slated for a 2016 release. It was then later delayed further because there was not enough material to adapt. In addition, there were some complications that halted the production. Plus, it is a rumor that the second season anime will conclude the entire series, since the manga is reeling towards its end. Blue Exorcist is back, son! If you haven't watched this yet, do so. It was a total blast. A sequel is coming and it is called Blue Exorcist Kyoto Impure King Arc. It will premiere sometime in 2017. The anime will adapt the Kyoto Impure King Arc that started in the 5th volume of the original manga. And if you want some description of the 5th volume of the manga, here is as followed. In the late Edo period, a demon known as the Impure King killed thousands of people. After defeating the demon, the Knights of the True Cross kept its left eye safely sealed away on Academy grounds. But now, someone has stolen it. Hearing the thief has taken a child hostage, Yukio and Rin goes to help. An investigation and pursuit will lead Rin and his friend to Kyoto and involve them even deeper in a sinister plot. But with his friend's knowledge that Rin is the son of Satan drive a wedge between them, we will find out until Blue Exorcist resumes. Magical Girl Lyrical NANOHA, creator and the scriptwriter, Masaki Suzuki, is launching a new television anime titled Vivid Strike. In case you guys don't know, I love the NANOHA series. It's a pretty old series, but is being more modernized with its movie remasters. It is jam-packed with action and OP-ass moments. If you like non-stop intense action, I highly recommend you guys check this out. You can start off with the TV series or the movies. Watch the TV series if you want a longer story. Watch the movies if you want to see shit get exploded in high budget fight scenes. I am pretty sure I sold you right there with that sentence, right? Hearing more NANOHA brings music to my ears. It seems to be a complete spin-off too. I do not believe this correlates to the main series. No news about it. I will keep you guys posted when more gets leaked. Jason DeMarco, Vice President and the Creative Director, on air for Adult Swim, confirmed on Twitter that the JoJo Bizarre Adventures television anime series will premiere on Adult Swim Toonami program block starting in October. DeMarco also said that the airing will start with the show's Part 1, Phantom Blood. Viz Media also announced at Anime Expo that it will release the Part 1, Phantom Blood of the new JoJo Bizarre Adventure television anime series on Blu-ray disc. And just to throw this in too, in February 2015, the company announced it was the North American master merchandise licensee for the JoJo Bizarre Adventure anime series, but clarified, at the time the license agreement covered the merchandise based on the anime, not the anime itself. And now, they seem to have the license to do so. Sweet. That means future JoJo content will be released outside of Japan. That's a plus. Steingate's creator has recently unveiled his next anime project called Cultic 9. More news for this will be out in the next couple weeks or so. The paranormal science story follows 9 idiosyncratic individuals who are linked by the Chojo Kagaku Kirikiri Basara occult summary blog run by a 17-year-old second-year high school student, Yuta Gamon. Little incongruities that occur around these 9 eventually leads to a larger, unimaginable event that may alter what is considered common sense to this world. Pretty interesting. Plus, it takes place in the same universe as Steins Gate. Sign me the fuck up! Bandai Namco Entertainment America announced it will release the Gakuen Toshi Asterix Hokakeren PlayStation Vita game in English under the title AW Phoenix Festa. The game became available to purchase on July 26 on the PlayStation Network. The game will let fans experience true love adventure with numerous endings. AW Phoenix Festa also allows players various options to enhance relationship between the favorite characters, which can be influenced through battles and conversation with non-playable characters, NPCs. Shit! The craze for this shit is insane. Yup, you know what I'm talking about. Pokemon fucking Go! Game developer Niantic Lab releases Pokemon Go augmented reality smartphone game for iOS and Android device on July 7th. This app allowed people to find Pokemon in the real world using location-based technology. Do I really need to say much about this shit? I bet all of you guys watching this right now is playing it at the moment. I played it, but not religiously. To be honest, I'm only like level 8. Pretty pathetic, right? I got some friends that are high up in the 20s now. I just really have no time for something like this, and I don't even play anymore either. I did so for a couple of days, had some fun with some friends, but after that, I just gave up. And one thing is, I don't understand how this shit is so addicting, and it's just so time consuming too. The game is probably too casual for the likes of me. Go figure. Plus, people are live streaming their Pokemon Go adventure. Really? Really? I do not see the point of doing so. Don't get me wrong though, I love Pokemon and play all of them up to X and Y, and watch the anime series up to Diamond and Pearl. Beyond that, I just ignored them. It's just crazy how Pokemon has captivated the entire world once again. A fucking global sensation. This reminds me of 1999 all over again. Pokemon Go is probably one of the biggest gimmick and meme of 2016 at the moment. I would also like to add that this phenomena has brought upon a number of cases that involve people getting robbed. Well, shit happens, right? RNG biting people in the ass, trespassing, getting into car accidents, falling off cliffs, and other outrageous stories. I am completely dumbfounded by these ridiculous incidents. Like, how the fuck does this even happen? How retarded can some people be? Common sense and logic, people. Come on. Even sexual predators are using this game for their own personal urges. Some people are also using this as an excuse for drunk driving too, which is completely illogical. You still gotta do a DUI test if you are pulled over for suspicion of drunk driving. This game also created plenty of changes in social norms. It has opened more opportunities for people to interact with their surroundings and their environment, but at the same time, it creates a new way to commit some crimes. People just need to play the game more responsibly and know when enough is enough. Everywhere I go now, I see these zombie Pokemon trainers just looking down their phone and ignoring their surroundings. I'll be real here. Seriously, there was about 8 times where I ran over someone over this past month because they did not pay attention when they were crossing the road. and of course they were playing Pokemon Go. And yes, I know, the pedestrian does have the right of way, but shit man, at least look up a couple of times, and especially before crossing the fucking road, yo! Also, one thing that really concerns me, why the fuck is everyone playing this game so fucking late? Like, I see people playing in the morning at like 12 AM, 1 AM, 2 AM, sometime in 3 or 4. It's just really stupid to me. Chances of you encountering problems or situations that you can't even handle are really high at those times. Most of the time, people tell me it's to bypass the overload server, and some even say, I just don't give a fuck. Now recently there was an update that completely changed how the game works and its mechanics. It has angered many players and people are beginning to quit the game. Niantic was making big dough for this game, but now it seems they have lost their ability to satisfy its player base and are beginning to slip. Niantic done fucked up now! I did not expect this trend to last long either. It could have lasted long if Niantic improved the system with updates, fixes, and actually listened to its consumers, but they did not do any of those things. An innovative idea, but poorly designed and executed. Flaws for it is everywhere. Sorry about the rant, just want to lay my opinions and thoughts of the game. Whatever, just please be safe if you do play this game. The Attack on Titan game is almost here guys. In Europe, the game will be titled Attack on Titan Wings of Freedom, and it will ship on August 26th. In America, the game will be titled Plain Attack on Titan and it will ship on August 30th. The game will get an Xbox One and a PC Steam release, in addition to the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation Vita. Koei Tecmo also said the physical copy of the game will only be for the PS4 and Xbox One. The PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and the PS version of the game will only be digital only. The game will be in Japanese with subtitles. Can't wait to cut Titans up all day day. We'll be grabbing this along with GODEATER 2 Rage Burst. Did you enjoy Clannad? Was your waifu Tomoyo Sakagami? Well, I got some good news for you. Visual novel publisher Visual Arts announced that it's released Tomoyo After It's a Wonderful Life visual novel in English on Steam. Tomoyo After is a spin-off of the earlier Clannad visual novel, which features Tomoyo as the main heroine of the story instead of Nagisa. There's also an OVA for this spin-off if you do not want to play the game. Check the game out or the OVA if you like Clannad and would like to see another ending to this marvelous story. Koei Tecmo Games announced that Dead or Alive Festival 2016 that Dead or Alive Extreme 3 will receive a VR support update with the launch of the PlayStation VR headset on October 13. Oh boy! Too bad, Koei Tecmo published the game exclusively in Japan and Asia for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita on March 24th. I think there was supposed to be a release for the US too, but it was cancelled due to its content. However, there's an Asian version that does support English subtitles. I remember seeing this and playing this game back in middle school at a friend's house. I think it was Dead or Alive Extreme 2 or Volleyball. I was mind blown as a child and that marked the beginning of ruining my entire life. 2D bestie, just kidding. I ain't like that at all. Oh man, there's a game called Gal Gun that is making its way to the US gaming market. The game was previously slated for release on July 15th in Europe and July 19th in North America. But then the game was delayed until the 2nd of August. The shooting game has players dealing with waves of girls with pheromone shots. Players can also pinpoint the girls' weak spots with ecstasy shots and other special weapons. It looks like a game that wouldn't be passable for video game standards in the US. But hey, at least Japanese games are getting localized, right? That's a good thing, right? Naruto, baby! Smartphone game designer and publisher Oasis Game launched Naruto Online on July 20th. The online role-playing browser game is based on the Naruto manga and developed by Bandai Namco Entertainment and Tencent Games. The game is free to play too. If you love Naruto, definitely check this out. Oasis Games describes the game as the very first and only online Naruto RPG game in the world to be officially licensed from Bandai Namco Entertainment. There are plenty of Naruto RPG games out there, but they are not legit. For instance, I'm pretty sure you saw these, heard of them, or even played them. Unlimited Ninja, Pocky Ninja, Ninja Saga, Naruto Arena, etc. I also played most of them too. An Oasis Game described more of the game. I quote, "While the game faithfully follows the story portrayed in the anime series, Naruto Online is the only game that will continue the tale. Additionally, 5 brand new characters that represent the element of earth, water, fire, wind, and lightning will be introduced. Players can choose to become one of these characters and start their own adventure, gaining experience in a variety of different type of quests and gameplay modes. Players can assemble a party of characters that appears in the original Naruto manga and use them in turn-based combat. Players can match characters on their team using a Naruto bond system, which can enhance their abilities. Pretty much, it means combos and synergy. The game has a single player mode, as well as multiplayer dungeons and world boss battles. The game adapts the 9 arcs of the original story. The game will also portray scenes from the original story. Oasis Games states that the game will have an original voice of the characters. I'm also currently playing this right now, and I love it. I've been waiting for an official Naruto game for a while now. Feel free to add me if you want. I play on the GARU server, and that's, I think, server 6. Name, Godfire. What? No fucking way. Koei Tecmo Game announced that Berserk the game would ship in North America and Europe this fall. The game will be available on the PS4, PS Vita, and the PC by October 27th. Oh my god, praise the Lord. The game's official website also revealed that the first edition of the game will include a code for a special bathing costume for Casca. Other bonuses in Japan vary by retailer, such as costumes for Griffith, Guts, etc. or physical items such as key holder or microfiber cloths, which are towels. The game's story will start from the very beginning in order to accommodate new players to the franchise, and it will follow the story up through the story in the new current anime. Oh shit! I finally get to play as my boy Guts, other than cosplaying him in Dark Souls. Time to fuck shit up! Square Enix streamed a teaser trailer showing the gameplay footage of their new smartphone role-playing game, MOBIUS Final Fantasy. The game released on August 3rd. Square Enix describes the game, I quote, "Created by an all-star development team, including producer Yoshinori Kitase and writer Kazushige Nojima, known for the work of the acclaimed Final Fantasy VII and the upcoming Final Fantasy VII Remake. Mobius Final Fantasy is a story of a man who wakes up in a world called Palmetia with no memory of his past. There, he finds himself tasked with bringing hopes to the world by unraveling a mysterious prophecy around the legendary Warrior of Light, a well-known motif used in every Final Fantasy game." Square Enix released the game on iOS and Android devices in Japan in June 2015. The game made the iTunes Best of 2015 list in Japan and most download. I played this myself when it first released in Japan, and it was okay. I didn't want to play any further because the game got a bit too complicated, and I could barely read some of the instructions. I was too lazy to translate pretty much. We'll pick this up again if I feel like it, in which I did. Compile Hearts revealed its upcoming game called Nep Connect Chaos Champuru. Idea Factory and Compile Heart opened a countdown website for this new game. The website has shown a new character silhouette every day, and the website's tagline reads, "The gate to the world of chaos opens." Not much about this. Seems like another Neptunia game or a complete spin-off. I will keep you guys posted when more news for it get released. Hallelujah! The 73rd volume of Bleach manga revealed that the 74th volume will be the last. Bleach is finally ending. The manga entered its final story arc in February 2012. Wow, way to drag out this whole shit. I remember the creator was planning to end this in 2014, then it dragged on to 2015. Another old popular series that is ending. I wonder who will follow its footstep next. There's a Kickstarter that ended recently that tried to bring the manga Kodomo no Jikan, Children Time, to the United States. The Kickstarter was a success, and the 13-volume series will be published in 5 volumes, along with additional volume Hokako After School. The project is slated for an October 2017 release. I read this, and boy, I enjoyed it. Once I started it, I was not able to stop. Filled with comedy and shit that's a bit out of the ordinary. Some of you might find this story fucked up, but all I gotta say is, just read it with an open mind. There's also an anime adaptation for it. It's OVA. Check it out if you do not want to read it, even though reading is a lot better. Ruta Mazume, popular manga, Nana to KAORU, will end this month in August. The final chapter will feature an opening page in full color. I also read this too, and I can't seem to stop either. It might not be suitable for some of you guys, because it does contain nudity and other sexual stuff. S&M to be exact. The story follows a boy named KAORU, who has erotic feelings for his childhood friend Nana. Check this out if you're interested. The manga also inspired an OVA adaptation and 2 live-action movies. Sadly, they weren't that great and doesn't really explain the story that well. I recommend you read it rather than watch it. Trust. Noti for a streaming list for this video since it's still summer, and if you want to see that, head over to the previous news video. I'll leave a link and annotation right here. Woo. Now for some dub announcements. There are plenty too. To start things off, Digimon Adventure Try, my bad. D Gray Man HALLOW. Cheer Boys. Planetarian. Danganronpa 3. Tales of Storia, The Cross. Shrike Witches.
Consolation prize. Limbs are so much bigger.
Aoharu X Machine Gun. When supernatural battle become commonplace. Servamp. A Love Story. Arslan Season 2. Puzzle and Dragon's X. First Love Monster. Love Live Sunshine. Disastrous Life of Saki K. Handa-kun. Show by Rock, short. GODEATER. Trinity 7. Ushio and Tora. Gate. Food Wars, Shokugeki no Soma. Imoto Maru-chan. Amagi Brilliance Park. Monster Musume. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? One Punch Man. Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. BERSERK, the new series. Twin Star Exorcist.
悪い汚れは全て払う。私は陰陽師だ。
Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches.
一体どういうことなんだよ。どうして俺とお前が入れ替わっちまって。
Big Order. Myriad Colors, Phantom World. And Gintama. Whew, that was long. Sorry about the length. You should already be accustomed to this style and format by now, I hope. There's a lot of news for this month because of Anime Expo and it's summer. Well, there you have it, guys. Pretty amazed I was able to finish this sooner than expected. Mostly because I had plenty of free time, plus I am completely juiced out from gaming. I'm so fucking bored! Good thing school starts soon. I also got a big video project in mind in the near future. It might take some time though. Who knows? It could be another top anime video, AMV, or just something completely different from what I upload. As always, thanks for watching. If you liked it or disliked it, you know what to do. If you want more cool shit like this, sub. Cozy out.